Hey everyone, Ryan Luke from Luke Homes Academy. Hope you're well. Why should you invest in the UK? Why should you buy property in the UK? Quite simply, buy, refurbish, refinance. I mean, what a strategy that is. So in layman's terms, you've got a pot of money, you invest it into a property, you do the property up, you add a bit of value, you get it refinanced and the money comes back into your bank account. You get all your deposit back if you do the job well. If you leave a bit of money in, it's not the end of the world. Because you can use the rent to get it back out within a small time frame, maybe a year and a half. So the whole theory about needing loads of money or having to save for 10, 15 years to buy a house and then buy one and then save again for another deposit for 10 years, it's absolute rubbish. If you know the strategy inside out, you can build your net wealth and you can build your asset portfolio very, very quickly from a small pot of money. I don't know many other countries in the world that can do it. I know fine well you can't do it in Spain. Been looking to buy a property there, and once you mortgage that property, that's it. You cannot do another remortgage. So it's a great strategy for building net wealth. And on top of that, in the UK, we have a lot of creative strategies as well. Lease options, rent to rents, rent to SAs, a lot of control and strategies in terms of management. And it just allows you to control property, build cash flow, build recurring cash flow, and ultimately invest in more and more assets. And the mortgage industry here is very robust. It allows us to do that. And it's just such a real easy strategy. But once you know how to do it, you can just repeat the process time and time again. And it's a wonderful strategy. Honestly, I can't tell you how quickly I've built a portfolio by just repeating the model over and over again. At first, you get a bit, does it actually work? Will a lender actually just give me more money for the same property that I bought 3-4 months ago? Absolutely, it works. Time and time again, if you can prove that you've added value to a property, or if you can get a property at a below market value price and then refinance it at a later date, and it is actually genuinely worth the market value, then your money gets paid back out and you've got a nice property there sat with the mortgage getting paid by a tenant or a guest, equity building in your property over the years, and every single month you're getting recurring cash flow out of it. I mean, why is that not a great strategy? Of course it is. It's an absolutely amazing strategy, and you can do it on 20-30 grand properties all the way up to £1 million properties. It's the same principle. As long as you buy right, you make money. You don't make your money out of your properties through the recurring income or through the asset value at the end of it. You make money by buying correctly. If you buy a property wrong, a lot of money gets stuck or you can lose money. So always understand how you're buying a property. But when you are buying a property, you want to be analysing the exit strategy. So how are you going to get your money out of that deal? Because if you get money stuck in a deal, that's it, game over. Your property journey ends very quickly because you've got to wait for that money to come back out. And if you're only getting a net cash flow of £200 or £300 a month from a single let, and you've invested £25,000 in terms of a deposit into a property, it's going to take a long time to get that money back out. And that's the biggest mistake I see a lot of people make. They've got that initial cash and they want to get into property, they want to start becoming a landlord, and they invest it and they do it all wrong. They buy at market value, they spend too much money on the refurb, and that money just gets tied up and stuck, and that's the end of their property career. So that's it. Hopefully that helps. But buy, refurbish, refinance makes investing in the UK such a popular strategy for me. I've tried to do it in Spain. It doesn't work. The only way you can buy in Spain is by mortgaging the property at the start, and that's it. You cannot do another remortgage. Even if you buy the property for cash and then try and remortgage it, doesn't work. You can take one mortgage out and that is it to buy the property, or you buy the property for cash and that's it. So hope that helps. Take care. Speak soon.